and welcome to my studio. And today we're going to be doing an intermediate advanced combination to one of my favorite songs in the entire universe. Sorry, I have a hair in my face. To one of my favorite songs in the entire universe, Come Fly With Me by Frank Sinatra. This is coming out at the start of the year, and I usually like to start my year off with some Frankies, so hopefully this is up your alley and you're excited for it. This is absolutely one of my favorite songs. To be honest, the first time I ever heard the song was in an episode of Star Trek Deep Space Nine, but I fell in love with it nonetheless. So let's go ahead and get started. And also, if you're not already subscribed to this channel, do the thing. All right, so it starts with a little swing. We're gonna swing the whole thing. So we're gonna go flap, heel, heel, flap, heel, heel. So flap, heel, heel, flap, heel, heel. You're going to put your weight here, and then you're going to backtrack for a second. Heel, heel. So you have two of those. And then a Broadway or a Shirley Temple or a Manhattan or a New Yorker or an Alexander or whatever you call this with a little swing. So you want to make sure it's a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. So flap, heel, heel, flap, heel, heel, flap, heel, heel, spank, heel, toe, heel. Try it. 5, 6, 7, 8. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, a 6, 7, 8. Good. And then we will do it on the left. So we start with the left foot. Flap, heel, heel, flap, heel, heel, and then a Broadway. I call those Broadways, but whatever you call them is totally valid. Just for the purpose of this video, I'm going to call it what I'm most comfortable calling it, which is a Broadway. So, right and then left. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, a 6, a 7, 8. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, a 6, a 7, 8. Good. Now, if you want to make that a little harder, instead of a flap or a flap heel, you do, or instead of a flap, sorry, you do a slurp or a closed third. So instead of brush step, heel, heel, brush step, heel, heel, it would be slurp, heel, heel, slurp, heel, heel. So a slurp, if you've never done one before, I do have a step tutorial on that step. You just go down into the description right below this video, click on step tutorial playlist, and you will find a video on the slurp or closed third. But just to break it down really, really fast, it's a brush, scuff, and it happens really, really quick, all in one motion. And you put your weight on it. So you would be going brush, scuff, toe, heel, heel, brush, scuff, toe, heel, heel. This is optional. You do not have to do it. I'm going to do it sometimes when we run it, and then I won't do it other times just so that you can hear whichever one you're doing. But let's try it with the slurps. If you're not doing the slurps, just do it with the flap heels, okay? 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8. Awesome. So, one more thing. Instead of a flap on the beginning of the Broadway, you can also make that a slurp or a closed third. Pretty cool. So let's try that. So you would be going. So let's give it a shot. The whole thing with closed thirds or slurps. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8. Awesome. So whichever one you're doing, totally fine. They all kind of fit together. Moving on from there, your right foot is free. Now you have step, spank, touch, step, spank, touch. So you have some tack annies. Step, spank, touch, step, spank, touch. Stamp, stamp, spank, touch, step, spank, touch. Now I'm using flat-footed steps, and then stamp, stamp is the emphasis for the volume for me. I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that emphasis on stamp for me is the volume, but you can do step, spank, touch, step, spank, touch, step, spank, touch, step, spank, touch, if you want to. Absolutely. But I'm keeping it flat-footed for stability, the look of it, the feel of it, and then stamp, stamp is when you put the emphasis and the accent on the beat. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So let's try that. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then you have one more stamp, stamp. Spank, ball, change, stamp, spank, ball, change, stamp, spank, ball, change. So you have 2 back essence. Spank, ball, change. Toe, heel, stamp. So I will go over that again. So you have stamp, stamp, spank, ball, change, stamp, or spank pas de bourrée if that makes it a little easier for you, because thinking about pas de bourrée, it makes it easier for me. So that's spank, pas de bourrée, spank, pas de bourrée, spank, ball, change, toe, heel, stamp. So let's do that together. So you'll go. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, 8. With that swing. One more time. 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, 8. Good. Let's go from here. Now that you've seen it all put together, let's try it together. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Okay, let's try the whole thing from the beginning, and then we'll do it with music. Ready? From flap or slurp, heel, heel. I'll do flap, heel, heels this time. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Awesome. Okay, so let's do it with music. Our bearings on it. Let's go ahead and try it again. This time we're just making it maybe like 1% better. Maybe just getting more comfortable with it, okay? It's the start of a new year. There's no pressure here. Use this intro to really feel the beat of the song. Section. Now, if you need more than just 3 runs before you can do the next section, that is totally fine. This is a video, so you can rewind me as much as you want, and we can practice it as many times as you want to together. But for filming purposes, one more time, and then we move on to the next section. And I'm going to do the closed thirds this time. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Section. Again, if you're not ready to move on, you know what to do. Just practice as many times as you want and meet me here when you're ready. All right, so going on to the next section, you just did toe, heel, step. So your right foot is free. You have a step and 3 drawbacks and 2 Cincinnatis. So you step right, then you have spank, heel, step, spank, heel, step, spank, heel, step. Then you have a Cincinnati, spank, heel, shuffle, heel, step. Spank, heel, shuffle, heel, step. And I'm going kind of quasi as I'm going back, but at the end of it, I'm going to face front. So it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I end up facing front, but I start with this diagonal movement. So let's try that again. Let's try it together. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 5 and a 6 and a 7 and 8. Good. So it's not really swung at this moment. Now we're working with triplets. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. So you want to keep those triplets as even as possible. One more time. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 5 and a 6 and a 7 and 8. Good. From there you have flat ball change, flat ball change. So it's 2 sets of flat ball change. Brush cramp roll. Shuffle ball change. So going from the corner, we just did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right away we have a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, and a 6, and 7, and 8. So 2 flat ball changes, a brush cramp roll or a double cramp roll or a flat cramp roll, whatever you call it. That's a right cramp roll, so you're brushing and then right, left, right, left. Shuffle ball change. Very, very swung, like we're back to swinging after the drawbacks, okay? This is up, 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 5, 6, 7, 8. So let's do that together. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Okay, so let's go from drawbacks to there. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2. Let's add it on and see how we do. Ready? From the top. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. More comfortable with the transitions, we're getting more comfortable with how each phrase connects to the next, and we're just getting more comfortable with the movements themselves. No pressure, just trying to get comfy. Ready? 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. This time I'm going to do the closed thirds in the beginning. Sorry about the yard work if you can hear that. As always, perfect timing. If y'all knew the issues I've had filming today, it's been so fun. But I love doing it, so that's what's worth more than anything. Dang, that's loud. Okay, so one last time, and then we will move on to the last part. Hopefully that's not loud for you guys, but it's incredibly loud for me. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. start number 3. If you are not ready to move on, practice and then meet me back here when you're ready. But otherwise, let's go ahead and move on. So you just did shuffle, rock, change. On this next part, your right foot is free and you have 3 5-count riffs. They are also swung. So instead of and a 1 and 2, you're going to go and a 1 and 2 and a 3 and 4. So give it a little bit of a swing. So you got 3 of them. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. You finish that off with heel, heel, toe, toe. Nice and swung, heel, toe, crawl. So let's add that. 5, 5, 5, and then heel, heel, toe, toe. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8. Good. One more time. A little bit faster. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8. Good. Left foot is free. You have shuffle, hop, step, or Irish, Irish. And then another 5-count riff, heel, heel, toe, toe, but with the left foot. So you have 2 5-count riffs, or 3 5-count riffs, and a heel, heel, toe, toe. 2 Irishes, 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, 5-count riff, heel, heel, toe, toe. And that's how the combination finishes. Now, with those Irishes, if you want to make them a little bit more difficult, you can add a pullback to those. So your left foot's free, so you'd add the pullback on the hop. And then keep going as you would. That is completely optional. You do not have to do that, but it is there if you want a harder option. All right, let's try it from the first 5-count riff. Let's do that ending, and then we'll walk through the entire thing from the top with no music, and then we will do it with music. Ready? So, from 5-count riff. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8. Awesome. All right, so let's walk through the entire thing from the top with counts. We got this. Short and sweet, but definitely very sweet because it's got some swing. All right, full lap, heel, heel. Ready? 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 5 and 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5 and 6 and 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8. Not bad. All right, let's do it from the top with music. First time we're putting it all together. No pressure, just fun. Ready? 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. All right, so now that we've seen how it goes, we've felt how the transitions are supposed to go, let's just make it just a little bit better, just a little bit more comfortable. Nothing too serious, doesn't need to be perfect. All right? We got this. Ready? 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. one final time. This time I'm gonna do the closed thirds and I'll do the pullbacks on the Irishes so you can hear what those are supposed to sound like. But yeah, last time we're gonna do it together. Now you can do it as many times as you want to after this. You can try it to the original. You can try it to the first version I ever heard of it, which was the James Darren version. That's the one that was on the Star Trek episode. So you can do it to any version of this song that you like. I think Michael Bublé has one also. So practice it to anything you want, but for filming purposes, this is the last time, which means we have to make it fun. With all the issues I've had filming today, I am going to make this fun, because at least it's fun dancing if I'm gonna have yard work and sound issues and light issues. Oh, great start to the year. But a brighter future is upon us. This year is going to be good because I will it so. All right. So, we ready? Last time, make it fun. Ready? 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Absolute blast. I really had fun. I know I'm having a little bit of a Murphy's Law kind of day, but that always makes me know that, like, even when like the funny stuff is happening, and I call this funny stuff because I am laughing at all of these things. Now there's a helicopter. Dude. I think it's really funny because it's just one of those things where it's like, yes, start to the new year. Let's go. And then like everything's like, wait, hold on. No, not yet. And you're like, oh. So I just think it's funny. So hopefully if things like this happen to you in the coming year, you take it in stride and you know that a brighter future is coming. And I couldn't resist wearing my Wally shirt because you guys know how I feel about Wally. Anyway, so hopefully you had a lot of fun learning this dance with me. I had a lot of fun teaching it to you. If you're not already subscribed to this channel, hit that subscribe button and join the TAP fam. We've got choreography tutorials like this, step tutorials like I mentioned earlier. We have technique exercises, vlogs, challenges, all kinds of stuff on this channel. New content uploaded every single week, several times a week, and it's all free. It's all for you. The best way you can support me is to subscribe, have your friends, your students, your family, have them all subscribe, because the more subscribers I have, the longer I can do this. So I love this YouTube channel and I want to do this forever, so please subscribe. Also, while you're at it, hit that thumbs up button. Hit the thumbs up for making it through yard work and sound issues. I literally had to pause filming to go edit the song so that it would come through properly on the speaker. Like, massive sound issues. So thumbs up for getting through that with a smile. All right, well, I had a blast today, like I said. As always, thank you for dancing with me.